Hello and welcome, Aries. It's Adam with Arcana Mundi, your psychic witch. I'm here to do your weekly love tarot reading. So, first things first, guys, we are going to take a look at the decks that I'll be using, or the deck that I'll be using today. I'll be using the Gold and Black edition from Mary Kay Greer, and I also have the Black and Gold. Unfortunately, the Black and Gold is just a little too reflective with my lighting situation to utilize on this channel, without totally flashing and not being able to see what's going on. So, but it is a beautiful deck. Both of these are available on Amazon. I do have them in my description box from the trusted sellers I purchased them from. Love, love, love these decks. I know that this one actually had some bad reviews, so I was a little hesitant in purchasing it, but mine turned out like it was really a nice deck. There's nothing wrong with it. So those are down in the description box if you would like one. I just always try to give you guys the trusted sellers I purchase my decks from so that you're not just like guessing and maybe ordering a replicated deck or something that, isn't of good quality. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and dive in. Both of those decks as well can be used for beginners. But you will want a different book if you are going to use them as a beginner. You will want an official Rider-Waite style tarot book. Because the book that accompanies those, though it seems like it would be nice, it's very like it's like sturdy and it's like a decent book, but the information within it is lacking quite a bit. But we are going to dive right in here. We'll go ahead and look at you, your person, the mutual energy, what crosses that, and then expand upon the situation. Then we'll look at some oracle cards for spirit messages beyond that as well. So if you would like a private reading, you can schedule that through the Linktree link in the description box below. I have adjusted that link so it only has the most important things within it. And then we also have the option if you would like to leave a tip or make a donation to my channel. I greatly appreciate those. There's a link in the Linktree link for that as well. So, we're going to go ahead and dive right in here, Aries. Spirit, angels, ancestors, and guides in your light, may I see the truth? Please show me that which you need to see for Aries. Show me the truth about this situation for Aries and their person. Ooh. Alright, hold on. Show me the truth about this situation for Aries and their person. Aries, I was trying to do some channeling in the other videos, but unfortunately I am not really feeling the messages that are coming through. They're just very vague this week. So we're going to just scratch that and move forward with the actual reading, and we'll see what comes through as I read. Unfortunately, everything they've been stating this week for all of the signs has really just been very vague. It's been very it's almost like they don't want us to know certain things right now. I don't know why. But we're going to go ahead and dive right in here. Spirit, angels, ancestors, and guides in your light, may I seek the truth. Please show me how Aries is truly feeling toward this person. Okay. Aries, Aries, Aries. I feel like you're up in your head a lot right now. I feel like you're maybe having some trouble sleeping. I feel like there's a lot of thoughts running rampant in your mind at this point in time over this person, possibly about taking a leap of faith and having faith in the connection to move forward with them. Whether or not it's safe, whether or not this is the best move, is what I'm hearing. But it's like you understand down to your core that you do want to offer the stability back to the connection, but you know it's going to take a lot of effort and a lot of thought about stabilizing this offer, right? It's like you almost have to be in this energy of like meticulous, strategic with how you present it. Not that there's any kind of manipulation in any way, shape, or form, but it's almost like being cautious and making sure that you have all of your ducks in a row as you're coming forward to this person, because you do see it as the stability, the offer of stability, of love and peace within your life, this path that leads you to emotional fulfillment, right? And stability within your entire life. Almost, I feel like you guys are truly feeling like this could be the path that Spirit has given you, or the divine have given you, whatever you believe in here. Okay. I feel like you have a strong desire that you're aware of, that you want to move forward with this connection, because you do have faith that it is something stable, or can be at least, and you do want to offer this to this person. But you're kind of dragging your feet. You're not quite ready yet, right? And I feel like it's because you have these thoughts that are kind of running rampant in your mind here with this Nine of Swords. It's like they're festering, right? You're getting to this point where it's like self doubt, things like that. And not in a bad way, but it's like necessarily, it's almost like, you start to feel good about this, and then all of a sudden there's like this stress that comes back into the situation, and worry, like, am I doing the right thing by coming forward to this person? Are they going to reject me? Are they going to feel the same way that I do, or am I just going to be left hurt in this situation? I feel like you're just kind of maybe preemptively putting the cart before the horse here with that. A little bit. I feel like Spirit is kind of saying, like, we're giving you these feelings for a reason, not the feelings of anxiety, but the feeling of the desire to come forward, right? I apologize. I have a dear friend that is messaging me right now. She's forgot that I'm reading. It's okay. I love her. But let's go ahead and take a look at your person's energy, Aries. Spirit, angels, ancestors, and guides. What is this person feeling toward Aries? Okay. So, they're putting up a front because they're in, they may feel, wow. Okay. Okay. So, Aries, your person, they're a little conflicted as well. You guys are kind of mirroring each other a little bit here, okay? I feel like your person may have had some harsh communication for you at one point, or they may have felt you were a little harsh in some communication toward them. But I do feel that either they are seeing you as maybe cutting off communication. I feel like this might be more on their end, okay? I feel like they may have cut communication off on you. Keep in mind, whenever someone does this, it's usually out of like self-preservation. It's a protection, it's like their instinctual self-preservation mode, okay? Like, they want communication, but they know that the communication has gone south in some ways. So they put up their sword, their guard a little bit. Maybe they have like a little bit of a sharp tongue, say some things that are kind of hurtful. But they do this out of pain, right? They do this out of feeling defeated, feeling like attacked, stabbed in the back, and I feel like this person honestly feels like you not wanting to come forward to them is very painful in their energy. And I know that you're feeling that pain too. It's like both of you are just feeling like the thoughts and ideas, they feel defeated by the thoughts and the ideas surrounding this connection. They feel hopeless at this point, or they did when they threw up their sword, right? Doesn't necessarily mean that they're still feeling that, but I feel like it is underlying here, okay? It's in their subconscious. So what we're looking at here is moving forward, like, we are in this energy right now. This person has gone into protection mode. But the interesting thing about the Four of Swords is they're still focused on you, okay? You're the person in this window. It's a stained glass in this, so it's kind of hard to see with these cards, but there is a person in this window with a child. Like, that's the Empress. It's you, okay? Sitting outside of this tomb, but they go into isolation here to organize their thoughts about this because they know that their thoughts are defeating them. So this person is kind of awakening a little bit. They're starting to really kind of put in this effort of like trying to figure out, like, what would I do to bring this back together? How would I, like, Will I let this happen? Etc., etc., etc. And in their foundation here, Aries, they want the Six of Cups. That's why they've gone into this isolation. They want this reconciliation. They have such fond memories with you. They have a lot of love for you. They want this reconciliation between you two. They want to be able to embrace this connection once more, because what they feel within this connection is the Ten of Cups. And they feel like this reconciliation is, what would bring them the utmost happiness. This Ten of Cups energy, extreme emotional fulfillment, the family that sticks together through it all because of the love, not because of money, not because of this, not because of that. They make it whether they stay together whether they have, 3 pennies in the bank account or $1 million. It doesn't matter. This is about, they feel like the love can endure all within this connection. But they put up this smoke screen a little bit, and I feel like it was done in defense. I feel like maybe you have something, or maybe some burdens that you felt here, like, did I say the wrong thing? Did I do the wrong thing? And it kind of stresses you out. Will they forgive me? Will they let me back in? Because you do want to make this offer, because you see them as the divine path gifted to you. And so you come into this Knight of Pentacles energy, where you want to like plant that seed to reconcile. You want to come over and give them this opportunity to reconcile, but you're up in your head about it as well. But you're trying to have faith in this situation here, Aries, because you do feel like this was the divinely blessed path of stability for your life. And I feel that they do too, and that's why they are in this energy of feeling defeated, is because they were like, I believed in this so much, and I need to get my head back together because this is what I truly want here. But they've put up like this little bit of a cold front to you. And it's just because they're trying to protect themselves from being hurt. So I don't know if maybe you said something, Aries, or whatever, but just know this person is wanting this reconciliation with you. Whether they're admitting that right now, I feel like they might still be in this Queen of Swords energy a little bit here. Whether they're admitting that now to themselves even, or not, but ultimately underlying in their energy, yes, they do want this reconciliation. So let's look at this mutual here. Show me the mutual energy for these two. Right. There is a lot of fear that stemmed from a dramatic shift in the relationship here. Okay. So, like, what occurred here, the moon, it's almost like there's these fears underlying about what could come out in the middle of the night. It may have been because of a third party. Sometimes with the moon, it can indicate that with the crab here, kind of affecting the emotional realm between you, the thoughts, emotions. But the divine, again, we have an instance of the divine illuminating this path for you. And they're forewarning you, they're shining light on these two towers, like you can either stay here and remain stagnant and stuck in your place, or you can follow the path we're showing you. Don't pay attention, have faith in what we're showing you, and deal with these emotions, whether they be imposed by another person or, just within your own heads about this, about the fears and the dangers of this connection. The divine is trying to show you here. And in this mutual energy, they're trying to show both of you. And you are, both fearing what could happen. I feel like for most of you, there's this fear of like, if we try to come back together, will the other person reject me, is what I'm getting. With the Tower card here, it's like there was something dramatic that happened. And that's why this person threw up their sword. It's why you're stressed out. It was like a total shift of energy, a shock, like a shock to the system. It doesn't have to be anything necessarily bad. It could have just been like communication went south, something happened, whatever it may be. But there was some kind of dramatic shift here that took place in the foundation of that. And it's like, now you're both in this fearful energy, but you still acknowledge the divine path a little bit here. You see it. Now, what I see here that's crossing this is, the desire for recognition of action, right? I feel like keep in mind, Aries, if you're going to come toward this person, they want some recognition for the value that they hold within your life, okay? And vice versa. I feel like you want that from them as well. I feel like they are prepared to embrace this connection should you come forward, but they really feel defeated because I feel like there has been very little or no communication recently. Or for a long time, even for some of you. But I do feel like there's this strong desire for both of you that you want this recognition, but it's like it's also what's kind of keeping this at bay. It's like I feel like both of you are waiting for the other person to recognize each other's value before you make this like leap forward. But it's like you want to come forward to them. I feel like they're like, no, you have to come forward to me because if you come in with this Knight of Pentacles energy, I'll be happy and we can embrace this loving connection again. Okay, Aries, I feel like you're dealing with a very strong person here, or strong-willed person here. Even though they feel really defeated about this connection, they don't want to accept this defeat. They want to understand the love here and see, you come back to them. But I feel like you want recognition in some way, shape, or form, or acknowledgement in order to feel comfortable coming forward to them. And they are kind of like, I just need you to have faith in this and come forward because I need to know if I feel like this person, Aries, needs to know. I feel like what they got scared by something here. And keep in mind, this is general, so you may be reversed. Like you may be over here, they may be over here. But I do caution you, Aries, don't just assume because it's easier to be in this position that this is your position. Okay? So if you feel like you're just, trying to identify with this because you feel like you guys are mirroring each other, be careful. If this is really you and you're feeling this call to come forward to this person internally and you feel like they are your life path, then keep yourself over here. Even though, this person, it might be easier to be in this person's position, I feel like it's not. Okay? I really feel like it's not. I feel like it seems like that. But this person, honestly, I feel like they have a lot of love for you here. They want this connection, but they need to know. And again, we have the moon here and the butterflies. They're willing to transform this cold energy toward you here. Um, but the fear is what made them throw up their sword, right? The fear that you didn't feel the same way is what I'm thinking. The fear that maybe your priorities were in a different area, possibly. But it made them throw up this sword. And it's like, this person would gladly take that sword down and transmute their energy if you came forward, I feel. Because I feel that, they kind of want to know that they can trust that this connection can endure. Because I feel like they've been defeated in the past a lot, and there have been some thoughts that have been instilled within them that have created, this self-defeat mode where they have to go in and reflect and organize their thoughts, and then they feel like they have to start over and this and that from painful relationships. I feel like this person has been in a lot of painful relationships, and I feel like they're aware that the communication has to come in to heal this connection from you so that they can feel the confidence and give you this recognition that you want. And I feel like, they want the recognition from you that this connection is real and that the communication can heal it, right? Because ultimately, you guys want to work together. The Eight of Pentacles. You want to come back together and build the Ten of Pentacles. You want to build what you initially started with this person. And it's like, you know, it's about working together toward the common goal to build the stability of it. And it's like in this energy right now, you're both feeling very disappointed. It's like you see the potential of this, you see the harvest that could come, but it's like that impatient waiting energy. And I feel like it's forced them to retreat a little bit. And I feel like it causes you a lot of anxiety here. Spirit, angels, ancestors, and guides, because you both feel like this is a fated connection and possibly that divine timing is at play. But I feel like for some of you, I don't know why I'm getting this, I feel like this thought of divine timing here is like what you're kind of holding on to, this leap of faith. Like you're like allowing divine timing to take play here for some of you. But I feel like some of that, it's just like you're just spinning your wheels. Like you're just keeping yourself stagnant. Like it's like your own defense mechanism. And for them, I feel the same thing. I feel like this divine timing thing, they're really doing some soul searching about this. But they know what they want. And it's like, you know what you want too, I feel, but it stresses you out because you're afraid of the being rejected. Even though we don't have that card or anything that defines that right now, I'm feeling that very strong. But I feel like you're kind of like dragging your feet, spinning your wheels, even though you know this is the destiny you feel was gifted to you. And I feel like for them, they feel the destiny, but they're like in a lot of pain over something. And I think it's honestly over losing you for whatever happened, whether it was their fault or your fault, it doesn't matter. It's about, they feel defeated here, possibly by communication. Again, the fear of being rejected here. Were we not just talking about that? So, guys, I can't make this shut up, but honestly, the fear of being rejected here is really at play. And it's like you guys are trying to have faith in this divine timing because it's too difficult to address the actual aspects of, organizing those thoughts, addressing what's stressing you out about this, and believing in the connection and having faith in the divine inspiration of this connection here, the happiness it makes you feel. And I feel like you're afraid that this person has other love for other people. Um, but what you do both feel about this connection is the Strength card. And there's this mystery, okay? So Strength is about endurance through all. You have this idea that the connection could be infinite and it could lead toward marriage and it could endure all, trials and tribulations, and that it's safe. But there's also this mystery that shrouds that because it's like you're second guessing yourselves, both of you. And, it's like, do I walk away or do I fight for this? Do I walk away or do I fight for this? And the weird thing is, these cards are both able to be taken both ways. So this could also be, do I throw up my defenses, or this could be, do I backtrack to find those 2 cups of love that we have and bring them back to build this 10 of cups. And it's like you guys are searching for divine guidance on what to do, when I feel like, the truth may be hidden within yourselves. The deepest recesses of what you truly feel in your subconscious about this connection. And I feel like for you, Aries, it's that you feel this was your divinely blessed path and you do want to take some sort of action to stabilize the connection. And I feel that this person, their true self is they are defeated and sad over this. They are very sad over this. And there's this energy of, overwhelmed thoughts and just wishing that, you guys could reconcile and restore that 10 of cups, the happiness. They want you to backtrack and find the 2 of cups you guys share again, and fight for this. And so do you. You want to, but it's like this doubt comes in from the ego side where we're like, oh my gosh, like, but what if they do this? What if they reject me? And then what if they reject me and then I'm left all alone and I can never reheal this connection? That is fear. That is, what we don't know, the unknown, the high priestess, the thing that is not being revealed to us right now. It's like there's so much mystery surrounding what could happen. But I feel like the divine is really urging you, especially, to have faith here in what they showed you. And weren't we just talking about the 2 of cups? Aries. So, OMG. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the 9 of Cups, the manifestation of your dream and wish. Okay? Aries. I feel like they're saying, have faith in this. Go back, restore the balance between the 2 of Cups here. Fight for this. Both of you. I feel like, it's been easier for this person to just kind of throw up that shield to protect themselves. I feel like, they might be doing that. Cross watchers don't get angry, but like that vapid energy a little bit where it's like, I'm fine, I'll be okay. But really inside they're going through their thoughts and emotions, and it's really hard because their focus is still on you. They know that they're doing this to help the situation with you. And they felt really defeated at one point that caused them to throw up their swords, but ultimately they do, Aries. They want this reconciliation with the 10 of Cups. So if that's what you're trying to offer to stabilize this connection and possibly take a leap of faith, know that Spirit's with you. Because this can be healed. It was spiritually, it was inspired by the divine. Okay? This connection. All right, so we're going to pull some cards from the Oracle deck. Because this person is your manifestation of your dream and wish, it's like this person's everything you wanted, and they know too, Aries. They know too. Yes, painful things happen in relationships, but it's up to us whether we allow those to ruin those connections or if we can communicate. There's a heavy emphasis on communication through what is causing this fear in this connection. And it's one of those things where like we can choose for this to defeat us entirely and stress us out and hold ourselves back from what we want, or we can go through those thoughts and emotions, organize which ones are most important to talk about first, and get those out of the way, and then talk about the little ones, and always doing that in a loving, respectful, mutually understanding way, a receptive way where we're not coming at each other out of anger or, throwing up our swords and defending ourselves too much. Like, I mean, sometimes you just have to hear each other out and hear like what the other person feels about it and understand that even though you don't see it that way, that might be how they see it. So I feel like all you guys really need is some kind of offer and communication about the true situation here to take that leap of faith, maybe. Okay, so let's see what Spirit has to say about this connection, what their insight is. Spirit, angels, ancestors, and guides, show me that which I need to see for these two people. Show me that which I need to see for these two people. Right. Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. They are trying to illuminate this path. They are trying to show you something here, okay? Spirit is literally trying to weigh in pretty heavily here, Aries. Reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. I mean, clearly we know they want this reconciliation. Will you return? That's up to you. Honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. I'm feeling like for some of you, this strength to communicate may come before. I know this is weird, but St. Patrick's Day, isn't that coming up? I don't know. I'm not a Catholic, but I'm pretty sure that's soon. Flirt. Extend your lighthearted energy towards others. I feel like you may have to kind of come in with this energy here of keeping things a little lighthearted at first to kind of soften the coldness of this sword, okay? But don't do it too ridiculously, because I do feel like they'll catch on to that and maybe like put up a wall. So you just want to be like polite and sweet, and maybe like start it off with a quick, I don't know, quick fun text, but don't make it like all about that. Like get, to the point, because otherwise they're going to be like, okay. And I don't feel like you should text. I actually feel like you should call, talk, see if they'll meet you for coffee, something to that effect. They need to hear the inflections in your voice. I feel like you guys need to be face to face. Actually, I feel like you guys do. You need to be face to face. You need to be able to see each other's facial expressions and tones of voice, and body language, because again, remember how I was talking about oh, I just lost it. Why did they take it away? But I feel, the way that you communicate, like respectful, honest, open, loving, hearing them out without getting defensive, etc., etc., etc. Like a lot of that has to do with like your facial expressions. I feel like some of you may wear your emotions on your face, etc. Like, but when you are in, this connection, they need to see differently. They need to see like, that you're actually hearing what they have to say and respecting their feelings regarding this, and vice versa. You need the same from them honestly, because you've been stressed out. You need the same from them. You need to know that they can do the same to you. It's not a one-way street, it's both of you. Trust, this situation is calling for you to have faith. Again, Spirit's like, we're trying to show you. Separation, I do feel like many of you are separated from your person, or possibly have just begun a separation if this was like a recent thing, and that just means the time apart from your partner is on the horizon. I mean, regardless if you are in disconnect, I do feel, you know, this offer of coming forward, you are kind of dragging your feet. It may take some extra time, I get that, until you're prepared and ready, and that's fine. You got to take the time you need, but also don't, like, you know, you don't want to take too much time, because you don't want to leave this person in this cold energy too long, because cold can turn to like stone, right? Stone cold. You don't want them to turn stone cold. You deserve love. You are lovable. I feel like Spirit is trying to tell you, like, if you're doubting and that's what's causing you all this anxiety, that like you've done something wrong or whatever, you know, or you really hurt this person, I feel like they're telling you right now to forgive yourself for whatever it is, because once you forgive yourself, you know, it allows them to forgive you as well, if it is something like that, or vice versa. But I don't know why they're bringing that up, but just know that you are deserving of love and you are lovable in this situation, because this person does love you. They have a lot of love for you. They want you to come back and express your love toward them. Soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. It is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the wedding card. I'm going to just pull that out. Wedding. This situation involves marriage. Guys, we have honeymoon, wedding, and soulmate, reconciliation, trust. It's safe for you to love. I mean, the only one that we have bad is separation, but I feel like this may be a period of separation where, you know, you guys have the potential to walk away from this, because we all have free will, or you have the potential to choose what is most important to you and grow together into an energy. We had the Strength card come out. Grow together into an energy of a relationship that now is stronger and can endure all. But it is your choice, and it's their choice too. But I feel like there are some very strong emotions about this connection here, in a good way. Spirit, angels, ancestors, and guides, in your light, may I seek the truth. We're going to look at the what is this called? Hidden Truth Oracle. These are messages from your person's heart, whether they be, you know, subconscious, something they're consciously aware of, things they've said in the past, may say in the future, or may never say. We're gonna go ahead and take a look. What is this person feeling towards Aries? What is this person feeling towards Aries? My life is not as together as it seems. I feel like this person does have a lot of like underlying pain from prior relationships, and I feel like they're trying to get a hold of it. Okay, because I feel like maybe that affected this tower moment more than it actually needed to, as well. You know, I feel like there was equal balance on that tower moment. You do not know how hard it was to let you go. I feel like that is why they went into that Queen of Swords energy, to be honest. I couldn't let you get close to me. I feel like that's talking about this current situation. I feel like, you know, the Queen of Swords, it's like they need to kind of organize their thoughts. I feel like they've been working on this and now they're starting to understand what they truly want with you. The timing just wasn't right for us. Sometimes I stay awake thinking about you. I feel like you both are. Especially you, Aries. But I actually feel like you guys are kind of replaying things over and over, going through everything in your mind over and over, and it's like really painful. What else would you like them to know? You came closer than anyone. I know I messed everything up. I feel like they feel whatever their part of it was very big. Maybe it was. But I do feel also this has something to do with that Queen of Swords. Like maybe they said some messed up things during this whole thing that caused you a lot of anxiety or pain, and they realized made this could be showing they feel self-defeat, and that's why they threw up their sword, because they were like, I can't really express right now my own part in this, right? What is going on? Right. I will wait for a sign from you. Yeah, they're waiting, all right. That's why their sword's up. They want to know if you're going to come forward and express this love toward them, so you guys can restart on the path of the Ten of Cups again, to embrace it fully again. We will be together again. I feel like they really have a lot of faith in this, and at the bottom of the deck, I can't stop thinking about you. Aries, this person really does care about you. Even if they are feeling a little cold and cut off, they really ultimately at their core want this to be healed. So if you're thinking about making an offer toward them, I would say, follow what spirit is guiding you, follow your intuition, follow your heart mostly. But make sure that when you do communicate with them, it is not text messaging. Make sure that it's not, half assed. They need to know that you value them. You need to know that they value you enough to meet in person, have some kind of communicative energy where you can look at each other and hear each other's voice and see each other's body language and understand that this person is really trying to hear things from your side of the story rather than, arguing, you know, and that, you can kind of apologize for the things you guys need to apologize for and hear the apologies that you need to hear. And, um, come together in that loving energy and respectful energy of, I value you, so here's why we're here, rather than, you did this to me and it made me so pissed and blah 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 and I can't believe you did this and blah. Like, that shit does not heal anything. If that's the energy you come at with a person, you will never get back together with anyone, and that's just future knowledge for any connections you're in. Remember, we all have free will. You may choose to pursue this path with this person, you may choose a different one, but just remember that energy does not serve anyone at all, ever. Ever. Even if it is a bad relationship and you're ready for the breakup to be over, it doesn't serve you, because it just puts negative energy back out there into the universe, and then that comes back at some point, right? We don't need that. Anyway, I'm going to send you guys tons of positive energy toward this. If you would like a personal reading more specific to your situation, you can schedule one through the Linktree link in the description box below. It will take you to my store. You can schedule it, and then you will get an email with your link and passcode within 24 hours of scheduling. And then we reconvene at the time of the meeting, and I read live for you. Then we also, if you would like to make a donation or tip me for this reading, I greatly appreciate those. It does help to support me as a YouTube reader here. So it keeps my channel going and helps me to keep giving you guys these messages. So please go ahead and do that if you feel called to. And then like, share, subscribe. Remember that your signs readings, if you like them, smash the like button, because the video with the most likes actually for the week always gets a bonus reading in the following week. So I wish you guys all the best in this energy. I am sending you tons of positive vibes towards your situation, whatever you choose to do. But I love you guys. Thank you for giving me the time to read for you. Have a great week.